I done that. It's all material shit. It is all material shit. And that's the thing, like, yeah, that's why I say y'all get on here and y'all motherfucking, y'all dog people out, you down people for doing the exact same thing that y'all are doing, except for y'all scamming people out their money. You playing with people's emotions to get their money from them. That's like like when Blaze said, we talked earlier. When Blaze said he didn't have the money to do it, I was like, well, just talk to our supporters about it.
Yeah.
I'm sure if they can help, they will help. You're not asking them for help. You're simply telling our supporters that this happened to me. I know we got people over here on our side that care that happened to you. That was out of your control. You didn't do it. These punk ass motherfuckers over here did it.
And sometimes
and then they sit up on this fucking app and these dummies throw their money at these idiots that sit in their face and shit on, I'm talking about shit on their face and call it snow. Fuck piss on me and call it rain. They shit on their face and call it snow.
Right. Yeah.
For real.
And they just be throwing their money at them.
I'm a drunk.
But that's why I said a long time ago, this will always stand true. Like, an honest person will not have many friends. Like, that is just what it is. Motherfuckers don't want honesty. They want you to lie to them. They want you to sell them a dream. That's why dreams are so easy to fucking sell.
Yeah.
What happened? That girl over there selling Snicker bars and you know what I'm saying? Zoom zooms and wham whams and shit. And they spending that money on it.
Right.
Come on up, Solo. I see you in the comment section. I wanted you to get the people to update. We was all worried about you, man.
And Blake
I didn't mean to interrupt.
asked if his info was already up, he wouldn't have to ask. He's like, just
The thing is, y'all gonna understand. Blaze didn't want to ask for help because Blaze and me are similar in that way. Like, it's a pride thing, and it's like, we know other people don't have it worse than we got it, so you don't want to put nobody else out there because something happened to you. I mean, there's some people are like that, and it's all good. We all rallied, and people want to help them, so they told them just put it out there.
Hey, Solo.
Hey, Solo, man. How you doing, man?
Yes, Solo.
Hey, how y'all doing? Can y'all hear me?
Sure can. Go ahead, brother. You got the floor, man. Now we can't hear you if you're talking.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't know. You must be losing reception because it's probably going in and out.
How y'all doing, bro?
Here you go. We good. How you been, man?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm all right. How y'all doing?
And we just wanted to check up on you, man. Make sure you're good.
Good.
Hey, look, I have to apologize, man, to you, what happened to your home, man.
It's all right. That don't move me. Trust me.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, whoever did it, a lot of people really don't know Solo. They don't know the real me. Police says she knows what I am. And I can make people disappear if I have to. You know what I mean?
We don't even we not going. We don't do.
I don't like.
We're not taking it there, Solo, because we don't need to stoop down to their level. What they are afraid of is the truth, and they can't handle that. So they got to resort to weaponizing their followers like that. We better than them. But go ahead, brother.
Right. Well, no, but everything's going. I'm gonna be burying my mother on Friday. It's a little rough. I get my crying days and stuff like that. I miss my mom. It's just me. I'm taking care of my sister. She is mentally challenged, so a lot of this stuff fell on me. You know what I mean?
Sorry, brother, man. I know it's hard.
I got a lot of stuff.
We love you, Solo.
So, so if I start crying, this is my I guess healing part.
Take your time, brother. Whatever you need.
Yeah, and I don't like talking about people, and I was laughing when you say you haven't seen I speak in this uniform because the Joker is phony. I looked
Mm-hmm.
at I don't like, I challenge people that weren't in the service. I'm not saying he wasn't in the service, but then that re-enlistment was bullshit,
We all know
and
it.
and I told people that's why I said repost it and let all the veterans see this. Every one of these my OG veterans saw this thing and said it was phony.
Straight up. We know it's phony. Ain't no doubt
Come on.
about it.
And that's a slap in my face of 26 years in the Air Force. I don't play that mess. And if he thinks that he says, "Oh, I'm a sharpshooter," no, you imagine what I am then. Trust me, I shot, been shot at. So, but Blaze, if you need help, let me know, man. All right.
Thanks. So, man, we gonna make sure we keep you in our prayers, man. I just wanted to make sure we could check on you because I don't want to be bothering you across the app and shit with this. I know
Yeah,
you got a lot
yeah,
going on.
yeah. I try not to. I come in people's live and stuff like that. I say hi, and I try to keep quiet. And just sit back and just watch because, like I said, the truth is gonna come out, and that's why I always tell people, the truth will come out. So
That's what we here for, man.
it is.
They
It
trying
is.
everything to stop it, though. I'll tell you that much.
And come on, we're of age right now, and just as over the past couple of weeks of my brother passing, that was unexpected, and then my mother. That's what killed my mother, was my brother that passed. We are not promised tomorrow, so enough with this app. And I always keep telling. I know police got on me yesterday about, oh no, it's not just an app, but it is. It is just an app because what were we doing before this app? We had a life.
Same thing, but in real life. I mean, that's the
It's just
thing.
it's people
This
behind this
app
app.
just shows us other people's POVs, but the thing of it is that we are like, if we weren't this terrible in real life,
But
we wouldn't reflect it so much on the app. We can't project something that isn't. If we were not this fucked up as a society, there's no way it would look like we are on the app. And if it did look like we are, then that means we would purposely be creating that vision, and that in itself is predatory. So we would still be just as fucked up as we're pretending not to be while pretending to be. Like, it's just a whole clusterfuck. If we weren't this fucked up, we wouldn't reflect it this way on this app. And I get what you're saying. It's not that I'm disagreeing with what you're saying. I wish we could look at it and recognize that we don't have to utilize another tool to fuck each other over. But just like we do with any and everything else, we've been conditioned to use everything as a tool to fuck each other over.
Right. And that's why I tell people, if I have beef with anyone, I have boxing gloves in this house. We can step outside. I don't have to bring no guns out. I don't. I have that much skills that I can do that.
But don't show up.
They won't do that
house with a mask on and a rock in your hand.
Right.
Because you're gonna get a bullet in your ass.
Right. Because I promise, come to my house and see what happens. I promise you that.
Because like I said, next time I open
the
the door,
that they're willing to even allow people to put themselves in that predicament. Like Blaze said earlier, what would y'all have said if that person ended up dead?
Right.
But that's the moment
about 10 seconds away from doing that. I'm glad, like I said, they walked off. Because I had my gun in my hand when I came outside, and they were gone. And I had
Baby
all
said he
rights to have
was
my
there to
gun in my
pull
hand
some
to protect my
coochie in.
family because I don't know what you had on the outside of that door.
Right. Because you're protecting your family. And if you come to my house and my kids are here, it's going to be a problem. I'm not afraid to die. Trust me, I'm not.
That person should be very pissed that they were even dumped. Like, they should not only be pissed at themselves, but after looking at them spread this video around and listen to their rhetoric about Blaze not protecting his family. So y'all wanted him to go out there and shoot somebody in the face. Y'all wanted him to go out there and end somebody's life.
Pretty much.
That's fucked up. And that person sitting back there like, nigga, are you dumb? They wanted you to get killed. They wanted you to get shot. They wanted you to get hurt in some type of manner.
Yeah,
They
they just gonna
absolutely did. I mean,
share the whole video. Like he
because
ain't
if
covered
you
up
think
that
about
much.
it,
In
if you
reality,
think about it,
it was about Blaze. It was not about his children and his wife. It's about me. Don't come at my family. Come at me.
Right. When you came to my door, and then my daughter saw that.
Right.
Like, how you think my daughter felt looking at a man with a mask on and gloves knocking on her door?
Right.
this was all about. I mean, I'm gonna say this was all about you, Blaze, and I mean, they wanted something more to happen because then they could continue with their bullshit narrative.
Right.
They wanted something more to happen.
But this, what I'm saying is, it could have went a million different ways where it couldn't. This young man could have lost his life. My kids could have been hurt. My family could have been hurt. Something like that.
Yeah.
You dragging way too many people in it.
Right.
And I don't even know this person. And I swear they look young as hell. Just throwing his whole life away. Now, if he gets caught, he's going to have a list of charges.
Right.
When
And
he
if you
gets
would have
caught,
shot him, they would have
when
had
he
some
gets
way to
caught.
turn around and make you the villain.
Right.
I mean, it's just like when they were threatening me and I said, I sleep with my gun under my fucking pillow. Oh, you sleep with a loaded gun under your pillow in the house with your kids. Y'all are threatening my motherfucking house with them same kids in it.
Right.
The fuck? You think I got time to go unlock the goddamn safe and get the gun out? No.
That's what I had to do. I had to go get my shit.
You got me fucked up. I don't even give a fuck about that gun case. My kids know to stay the fuck away from shit that don't belong to them. But baby, I will shoot your ass in the fucking face if you come to my goddamn door.
Me too.
No hesitation. I'm gonna shoot your ass before you even get a chance to turn around and change your mind.
And it's gonna be
me being the Jamaican on in the panel, maybe chop your ass.
and
My
it's gonna
machete is sharp.
don't come bother me and my family.
I'm telling you, this happened again. It's not going to turn out like this. I'm telling you, it's not. So, whatever, it just shows you, like I said, these people do not deserve these type of platforms because they incite this type of stuff in their following. Especially Patrick. He's the leader of this type of rhetoric that goes across this app and pushes people like this and influence people to do dumb shit like this. Because Patrick, he put my whole family in danger. And it start with him. Cat put post in my house every damn day. Rest of them.
They all like that. Even Aunt Karen, all of them are childish, immature, like how she was dancing and shucking and jiving with Killer and all, and they all like that.
Right. Karen's the one that filed a fake police report on police.
Right. They all trash and they all dangerous.
And guys, if you remember back in the olden days, what did they call the people that shuck and jive and stuff like that? Uncle Tom's.
Uncle Tom. It actually has an incorrect term now. It's
like that
supposed
term.
to be called. Huh?
I don't like that term, Uncle Tom, because it's not even true.
It's not true. Yeah, it's supposed to be Sambo. The Sambo.
Sambo, yeah, not Uncle Tom. Yeah, we went from Uncle Tom to Sambo. But I'm up there of age, so that's what I learned.
Getting there with you, brother. Ain't gonna hold you.
All right, we relearning a lot of our history. Like that's one of the issues that we have as Black people. We doing all of this stupid ass shit that we just should not be fucking doing, and we do it with no remorse. We have learned, we have been conditioned
I was just about to
to
say
do this shit to each other. Like I said, the government don't have to do anything anymore. They can just sit back and watch us do it to each other. And I'm not just talking about Black people. I'm talking about people in general in this society, but especially Black people, being that we're the most affected by the structure of this society.
Mm-hmm.
But we all out here perpetuating this white supremacist, patriarchal fucking bullshit, and everything that it is about is evil. It is absolutely fucking evil,
The European way.
and we do it with no issue. And then they look at me like I'm fucking crazy when I say we are the prey and the predators.
We are.
That's why I'm trying to recondition my mind on how I think about things, especially since I've been dealing with this act. Listening to
Man,
you.
I said it. I know that my train of thought be too much for some folks, but I know what I know. And once you see this world for what the fuck it really is, you can't see
Yes.
nothing else. You cannot see nothing else.
Can't unsee it.
And until you are honest about your own participation, you ain't gonna see the truth. You might think you see the truth, but if you're navigating this world thinking that you're not contributing to the fuckery, you already out your goddamn mind. Because we all contribute to it. And that's the problem. That's why most people can't hold themselves accountable, because they're not honest about what they contribute to this fucking society.
And that's the honest truth, police. So you're right. It's like I'm not asking you to come on this app and profess to me. You need to do that for yourself. It's within yourself.
And stand in who you are. If that's you, then just be it. Like I said, it's what I was, and I don't no cries on, I love you, but it's what I was trying to explain to you in that live that day. I know what the fuck I said to El Rico was fucked up. I own that. I'm not remorseful about it. I don't give a fuck. I am who I am. You go low, I bear crawl. I'm gonna beat your ass in hell every fucking time. Every fucking time.
That you was sticking up the victim.
I own that. I don't sit back and act like I don't say what the fuck I say and like I don't do what the fuck I do. I own it. Whatever karma I get from that, I'm willing and ready. I'm a ready participant in receiving that. But they get on here and they do shit and they fucking lie about it. Throw stones and act like I said, these folks is I can't even say these folks, because we as a society are just fucked up.
Well, I got a question. Now, y'all tell me if it's just not the right time. But, since y'all had brought Pat up, and I know it's been a hot little second ago, but you know what I'm saying? I was just trying to wait.
Go ahead, girl.
But, because I've been trying to ask Felicia this for a minute, because I'm honestly interested. I'm not even trying to be funny, but it's just like you had said, I thought I heard you say that you did not think that Pat was homosexual. Is that?
I don't think he's bisexual. No, I don't. I don't think he's bisexual. No.
I would like. Yeah. Can you expand? I'm interested.
Okay. Just from his own, and it's just my opinion, from his own patterns, I don't see him have the same type of sexual energy that he has for women as he does for men. It seems like when he does try to show his sexual affection for men, it is way more tamed than what he has for women. It's like an obsession that he has with women. Now, I do believe he enjoys anal sex, but I believe he enjoys it from women. He wants to be dominated by a woman. And there's there are all different types of, I guess what you can call queer sexualities, because we don't understand that anything between a man and a woman, even though it quote unquote might sound gay, doesn't automatically make it gay. There are plenty of straight men that love anal sex, but it's not that accepted. People gonna automatically think you gay anyway. So I think Pat was like, well, fuck it. I just pretend to be bi. That way I can target specifically Black women that like to date bi men.
Okay.
I think he exploits that bisexuality to really get with women. But the thing is that he doesn't have a strong enough personality to be with a Black woman for real. Black women ain't gonna they're not gonna deal with him. That's why the girl that he was with when before all of this shit popped off, that Bunny girl, she really loved him. She left his ass. Yep. Because even she said before he got on TikTok, that Pat that we know, bisexual Pat, she never knew him.
Bunny say that shit all the time.
So right. You saying he not really gay, he just like anal sex.
I think so. I think that's my opinion, but yes, I think so. Absolutely.
I don't care about his sexuality at all.
I just was interested in it.
Right.
Absolutely.
I mean, the way he threw his sexuality at me and Blaze, like, I don't give a fuck what.
I find that shit.
And I just don't think any real queer man would exploit their sexuality like that. It's hard enough for gay and queer people, period. Yeah, he targets. And I mean, unless you're white, what the fuck are you gaining from that other than tricking people?
Well, do you think, I mean, it's one thing to you know what I'm saying, I guess, to like, you know, anal, whatever, but ain't it another thing to suck dick? I mean,
it is, but there's but here's the thing: some people can have sex with anybody when they want to use them, like, or if they're. I'm not saying he, you know, get paid to do these favors, but some people would do anything to fucking spread a narrative. Even if he does like men, I don't think that's his preference. I think his preference is women that like to fuck in the butt, that like to fuck men in the butt.
That's gonna be a hard pass for me. I don't want no parts of that.
Well, he don't want you. He don't want your hard nothing. He don't really want your hard nothing. I guarantee you he'd rather have your wife's hard plastic than yours. I'm just saying, I don't think he's into men like that. I really don't.
No, a lot.
He likes being pegged.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And I think I don't know. It's just something about him. And like I said, I could be wrong. It's my opinion. I just don't think any true queer Black man would exploit their sexuality like that unless he was trying to benefit from it. And I think his benefit is getting Black women. But you have to be blind to not know that there is a disdain for homosexuals in the Black community. Like, we have an issue with homosexuality in the Black community. So it's not that easy for a Black man to be straight and enjoy what we would consider questionable sexual acts. Like, if a man come up to you right now and say, a Black man come up to you, to most Black women, and say he like to get fucked in the butt, the first thing we gonna think is, oh, nigga, you gay. But that's not necessarily true. So it's easier if you're presenting yourself as bisexual, so that the women that already like bisexual men will come to you.
Everybody has different sexual appetites. I get that, because the act does determine.
Exactly. It's not a gay act to be with as long as it's opposite sex, then it's not homosexual. But in the Black community, we don't really understand. We've been so misinformed about homosexuality, about queerness, that we don't know what the fuck anything really means. We don't even understand how fluid sexuality and gender is. So we put all of these boxes on shit where in our community, we can't really live as freely as we would like to live as white queer people are allowed to live. Because it's hard for a Black man to say, I'm straight, but I enjoy things that most people might think is queer.
Right. You know, since you are a part of the queer community or whatever, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I know the F word is bad. I know that, right? But I'm
Uh-huh.
just saying, like, would you rather be called? I don't know. I don't know. I just think I'd rather be called that than queer. It just seems like queer is so much worse to me. Like when people say that, I just cringe when they say queer.
Well, you know,
You know?
queer was queer was a derogative term too before, you know, F word
Hell, all of
was.
it was derogative. Homosexual
That's
was
the term.
derogative. Like,
Mhm.
hell,
That's the
nigger
term.
was derogative. Like, we done took all these goddamn words and reinvented them.
I
Shit.
think it's in the
Fuck
context of
them.
the way you use
Curious
the
is a
word.
wild certain
I
word.
know a lot of queer people that still use the word. Hell, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I look in the mirror and call myself a faggot sometimes because I know I be on my gay shit. I know I be on my gay shit. I really do. I look at myself real quick and be like, "Girl, you just faggot it out today, ain't you? Like, you just gonna be a whole nigga out in the streets and motherfucking just all over bitches tonight." Like that's how I talk up my masculine side. Like, but it's like nigga. It's a term that queer people can use, and we prefer other people not to use it. But I mean, I can't speak for the whole queer community, but I mean, I see why it's offensive, and I see why some people don't want other people partaking in that. I mean, I understand it on the level of being black and using the word nigga. Like, I wish a
Yeah.
cracker would. I mean, and I mean, I used to be that nigga that just would sit there and watch white people say nigga, but now I ain't got no patience for that. You say nigga around me now, I'm finna punch you in your fucking throat.
Hey, right?
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I had a few men like that back in my day. Listen, what people do behind closed doors, that shit never concerns me at all. But Patrick is the
Right.
type of person that bring it up, hide behind
So,
it, use it any type of way he want.
Yep.
That's why nobody really believes it.
so
And then
basically,
lie about people calling him the F word.
Right. Yep.
Like, this is
he
the first
always
time I done
right.
said that word out loud, and I'm using it to refer to myself. But I ain't never called Patrick that word.
So basically, police saying if y'all would just F y'all dudes
Hey, we still
in the
call ourselves
behind,
sissies too.
if
Shit.
y'all would just F y'all dudes in the behind, then they ain't gotta go get it from no man. That's the only
Say that
way. That's the
again.
only reason why they get with these men because them the only people that's gonna F them in the
Hold
behind.
up.
So if y'all woman up
I mean,
and
it
F y'all
could be.
men in the
Hold
behind,
up. No,
then
don't do that over here.
That could be too. They might be with me, and just because that's the only person that. I mean, but that's
I'm
the
just
thing. That's another thing about sexuality being fluid and us not really understanding that. You got so many people out here confused about what they really are because they might look at a person, a man or a woman, and find them attractive and be like, why? Why do I find this person attractive? Because sexuality is more fluid than you think it is. You might go your whole life never being attracted to the same sex, and then bam, out the blue, you find the love of your life in the same sex. Like, it can happen.
They didn't suspend you, did they, Miss?
Oh Lord. Did they suspend No Cry Zone?
I don't know. I didn't. She dropped out. And
And so be gone too. Damn.
I got kicked out earlier, but I wasn't suspended. I don't know. Might
okay.
be.
I was about to say. I think it just dropped
It
them
was
there because
solo earlier, and I came back.
Oh
He was
no, they
gone,
did.
so it might be just
now why
Oh,
do
they
people go
all right.
with
They
me? I ain't
reported
even
people, y'all. I
I
don't
ain't
want y'all
even do
pages to be
nothing.
banned.
Well, let me go
All
then.
right.
Good. All right. Let
Yeah,
me.
that got me.
I will start a new live for y'all tomorrow around like 12 o'clock. All right, because I don't want none of y'all to get banned. Good night, everybody. I appreciate everything that everybody's done for me. Man, I don't even know what to say when it comes to that. Like I said, I'll go live. Sis, I'm about to call you in a few minutes. All right.